on YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I get started, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We on that race to 20K. I need y'all help, then I'm going to do a giveaway. So let's get into tonight's story. So tonight we're going to talk about Darryl Anderson. Anderson was labeled public enemy #1 back in like 2012 in Baltimore. He had a lot going on, and I don't condone none of this. I don't condone the way he was moving at all. I don't glorify these stories. I just tell the stories to keep the youth from making the same mistakes. Let's get into it. So Anderson, first got caught up when he caught a murder outside of a bar in Parksville. That's Baltimore County. He got into an altercation with a man. Shots went off, and 31-year-old Darryl Gamble was shot and killed. Now, shortly after this, matter of fact, before this, he actually got into it with somebody in Northeast Baltimore on Elmora Avenue. For y'all that know about Baltimore, y'all know what it's at. It's like Bel Air Road area, like all that, the Alameda, all that. So his homegirl, she got into it with some females on the block, and she made a call. Her name was Tierra Fallon. She made a call basically saying, I'm going to get my homeboy and them to come get y'all. He also BGF. That's why y'all see that picture. So Anderson BGF. Okay, stay with me. Now, in this story, the girl got into it with 2 girls on the porch. Actually, 3 women on the porch. She called 2 dudes that was BGF. They came through. They came to the house with the young women, and she said, y'all do what y'all do. So Anderson and his homeboy, they let off shots, killing 2 of the women. Now, bro was going crazy for a long period of time. He was just doing stuff. He was in the streets wreaking havoc. He also shot somebody in a home invasion. They kicked in somebody's door, this on Moore's Run Court, and actually shot somebody else. So bro was like going ham. He ain't have no pics. He was just out here banging out. So basically, bro went on a run to Alabama. He was on the run for almost like a year. When they finally caught up with him, they charged bro with like 2 counts of second-degree murder, 6 counts of attempted murder, 8 counts of conspiracy to commit murder, handgun violations, and something else. He was facing like 340 years. So they was trying to throw the book at him for everything he did. Now also he had a co-defendant. The girl, they locked her up and they charged her with the same charges. Only she had 2 counts of everything. She ain't have 6 or 8. So yeah, bro was a menace to society. Now, when they finally caught up with him and he went to trial, of course he got found guilty and he got life in prison. I think she got some time. I'm not sure how much time she got, but I look at it like this. For anybody that know about my Baltimore Way series, I got an episode on BGF. That's the Black Gorilla Family. Now, BGF started in Baltimore prison system. It actually started in California, but it came over to Baltimore. And first it was just staying in the prison system. Then it made its way to the streets. Once it came to the streets, these dudes became dangerous because then you had dudes from East Baltimore, West Baltimore, South Baltimore, and they was crossing the lines. What I mean by that, at first, if you had a dude from over East, he stayed over East. He stayed in his element, his territory. Now you got dudes crossing over, going to other places. And of course, dudes that's from there that ain't BGF, they don't like that. But the BGF brotherhood is strong, so they stick together. So you got blocks beefing with blocks, hoods beefing with hoods about an outsider, a dude that ain't even from their neighborhood, but he BGF. But yeah, bro was wreaking havoc, you feel me? And I'm sure when he went to Alabama, because when you on a run, you got to find a way to survive. You can't work. You got to find a way to make money. So I'm sure Darryl was out there robbing, doing whatever he had to do in Alabama. They ain't say nothing about them charges, but I already know what was going on. But man, it's just a story of how one man could just turn up like that. Like, bro turned up and did a lot, like in a short period of time. All this happened in like a year time. Excuse me, but yeah, so I just feel like in this situation, man, some people don't need handguns because some people got temper problems. They got mental health issues, and they snap real quick. So we got like 4 or 5 people that lost their life behind bro being out here just running wild, doing what he wanted to do. So of course the Baltimore police weren't going for that. They labeled him public enemy number 1, and they went and tracked him down. You feel me? I'm pretty sure if we had the death penalty in Baltimore, bro would have probably got it. You know what I mean? Because everything he did, when I read up on this story, I'm like, bro was really going in. Like, he was really throwed off. Bro was crazy. But at the end of the day, man, for all you young men out here that think the streets cool and think riding around with blickies cool, I'm going to tell y'all a short story about how it is having a blicky. It seems like trouble don't come until you get a blicky. So if you don't need one, don't get one. Everybody don't need one. Some people emotionally messed up. They ain't mentally ready for that kind of power. So when they get that in their hand, they go crazy. They go AWOL. They just start blanking out on everybody, start banging out on everybody. And that's what happened with bro, I feel like he just turned up on everybody. Like, any dude that do something to females, I can't respect that. Because at the end of the day, old girl should have handled her own beef. If she wanted to fight one of them girls or get it in with one of them girls, she should have just handled it that way instead of calling them, knowing what they was gonna do when they got there. So yeah, man, you know, I mean, it's over with for bro. He got life. He ain't never coming home. And it's really pointless when you think about it. I ain't hear nothing about no money. I ain't hear nothing about him getting rich. All I hear about is murder and him knocking people off for nothing. Arguments and people beefing and stuff like that. So, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a cold, but the street life, man, that's how I go, you feel me? So, at the end of the day, man, I can't even say free bro, because I don't condone in none of this. But like I always say, this the Baltimore way. This how it go in the streets. For y'all that ain't in the streets, man, stay out the streets. For y'all that's in the streets, just know what you dealing with. You dealing with dudes like this, and know the consequences of your actions. Be prepared to do that time, because they'll give you that L. They'll give you life. They'll send you all the way far. You won't see your family no more. You won't see your kids no more. And bro hurt people. You know, he tore up homes. He made people mamas cry. You see what I'm saying? These young women might have had kids. All this for what? Because he was mad, because he was out here with a chip on his shoulder. So yeah, man, this is the story of Darryl Anderson, BGF, Baltimore's most wanted, you feel me? Public enemy number 1. Leave your comments about this below. If you're new to the fam, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell. Love y'all, gang. We on that race to 20K. Help me get it. Let's go.